Welcome back to Healing Yourself Emotionally, Part 2, Then and Now. If you haven't watched the first video, go back and do that because it's not going to make any sense to you otherwise. I'm Asia, like, subscribe, or whatever. You're going to want to be my friend. Okay, so now you have your second blank sheet of paper and it should have your 2 columns, then and now. We're going to start with people. Write down how you felt about each person involved in the incident then, and how you feel about each person involved in the incident now. And be sure to include yourself in that because you were a person involved in the incident. Do not judge what you're feeling. If what you're feeling is resentment and anger, write that down. Don't judge it. For me, at the time that I experienced the SA, I was scared. I thought I was going to get in trouble. I thought the other party was going to get in trouble. And I thought maybe I was going to get my mom in trouble. But at the time I reprocessed this incident, which was years ago, not right now, but the now for that incident, I felt ashamed. I felt like there was something inherently wrong with me, and I couldn't figure out why the person who abused me picked me. So yeah, write out your then and now feelings about every person involved. Then I want you to ask yourself, what kind of resolution did I want? And write down what kind of resolution you wanted then and what kind of resolution you're looking for now. Then I want you to ask yourself 3 important questions. Was the resolution I was looking for possible? Was the resolution I was looking for healthy? And was the resolution I was looking for, were the people I was looking for resolution from capable of providing? So for most of us, that's a yes, yes, no. Now, after all this, you're going to ask yourself why. And we're only going to ask one why question because it's the only one that matters. Why were the people involved incapable of giving you the resolution you wanted? There will be macro cultural and interpersonal reasons for this. So on the macro cultural level, my abuser was a Black man, and as Black women, we constantly sacrifice our own safety and well-being and the safety and well-being of our daughters in order to protect Black men because that's been culturally ingrained. On an interpersonal level, a lot of the people in my family had difficulty holding multiple realities. So it was hard for them to understand how this person that was a good person, a participant, a volunteer, help the homeless, all of that stuff, could also be a Chester. They couldn't hold both those things at once. And then I think the other reason is that the people around me at the time simply did not have the emotional intelligence to really think through and understand how this childhood traumatic incident was going to impact me as an adult. And that's not their fault because it is not like they could have gone into a therapist's office and said, you know what, I think that I'm suffering from the macrocultural impacts of racial trauma, and I would really like for you to write me out a CBT plan that will help me get past that. That was not happening. Those tools were simply not available to my grandparents and my parents. They're available now, but they weren't available then. And the reason why you write this out is because you want to kind of like set yourself up for understanding that this was not your fault. The people who were supposed to protect you failed you. You did not fail them. So for the next part, you're going to put on your reparenting hat, and you can see that on my profile. So the next step is going to be healing your inner child, and you can see that on my page. The video is called Healing Yourself Emotionally, Part 3, Reparenting.